Oh, hey, what up? What up? Hey, hey, everybody. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? I'm to New York now, so it's like, how you doing? You guys want to see the room? Here's the place. There you go. This is the Airbnb we're staying at. It is nice. It is nice. Here, let me show you guys something real. Let me see. So this is the room is amazing. The room is really amazing. This place is so huge. No wonder so many people can actually stay here. They even got a divider. We did something earlier, so we had to take this off right here. Um, then this room right here. This is the extra room we have because Drew is whack like that. He couldn't make it. So unfortunately, this room is completely free. And I lost some money on this. But it's all good. I mean, sexy ladies, please come by. Sexy ladies, we got a beautiful bed for you because I am ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. And then big, nigga, big. My room is huge. And so that's what we're waiting for dinner right now, and then we're gonna rest up and get ready for the Joker, which is late tonight. My ass is falling asleep. My ass is falling asleep. My eyes are so dry right now. I need some special eye drops with the contacts. Um, oh, you got wait. What you got? What you got to hook me up with? You got some women you can send my way? Because that's what I need. I need some ass, cash, or grass. By the way, can you guys see the donation thing on the stream? You in Jersey? You in Jersey? Can y'all even see the donation thing? Like, if you hit up the Akasan donate button, that'd be good, because New York is expensive. New York is pretty expensive. It's a little much, man. Like, I'm actually surprised how much money I'm spending every day. So if you want to hook me up with the hooker fee, I would appreciate that. Thank you so much. Snow bunnies, yo, I'm a little bit of the Asian persuasion myself, but when in Rome, if they like a little bit of dreadlock, I will lock it, baby. I will lock it. I will be down with that. Like, yo, I don't even know if I should be putting it out there. I don't even know if I should be putting it out there, but I met up with this one girl, Comic-Con. She nice. She nice. She's a favorite of mine, but I think she's actually really young, so I ain't gonna say anything. I'll just leave it at that. But it was real cool to see her again. She got herself a little bit of a Harley accent, and oof. Anyways, I'm a. Oh, are we officially starting the Akasan hooker fee? Because I'm just saying, like, I'm just saying, there's an extra bed over here, and I'm good. Anyways, let me go through this real quick. Hold on, what you all talking about? Nah, she on the phone right now. She ain't in bed. Did you see The Grudge? No, I didn't see The Grudge. There was Grudge was going on. Flash. There's a Flash trailer. Is there one out right now? All right. What up, Edwin? You're just watching my reactions? Yeah, okay. I appreciate it. Hey, shout outs to everybody that came out today for New York Comic Con. Like, that's why we've been doing the meet and greets like every day. we're doing a meet and greet at least once a day at New York Comic Con because there's a lot of people that will only come in for one day. Like I saw one dude, like most of the fans I met today, I noticed the badges only were for Thursday. So I'm really glad that we had an opportunity to meet so many people on the floor. I don't know, I really don't know when the best time to do meet and greets are because I'm busy too. So unfortunately, we have to just announce it the day of. But I was kind of thinking like 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock is generally the best time because I'm kind of tired. And then um, after the meet and greet, I'm on my way home. Like, all right, I got to get ready for something. So that's usually I'm good with that because I have to do my job like 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock or something like that, and then I'm pretty done after that. So, but today was a good test run. I did not go to the Grudge panel. I didn't even know. Like a lot of panels, I don't actually find out about. The only ones that I do know of are the Warner Brother ones. Well, I only, I could only hook you up if I were there. I can say no more. Oh, that's too bad. God damn it. God damn it. You could probably bag some baddies at Comic Con. Nah, I want. Let me just say, I want to comment on that, but I probably shouldn't because that'll put some people out there. But we have kind of talked about that. Yeah, most Comic Con fans. Yeah. Say no more, right? But you know what? The people that really do treat themselves really well, like they're like real deal people. Like for example, there's one girl, Sammy Rubin. She's really cool. She's a cool girl, and she's always wearing these like bodysuits and everything. And no, she's cool like that. But that's a whole nother type of community. Like and you don't want to like just mess around like that. Like if they think that's what you're only there for because everybody knows everybody. That's the other thing you got to think about, right? So and that's not what they're it's almost very simple, the same similar to the way Japanese fans are. Nobody's going there to get laid or anything like that, right? So I remember when we used to joke about how some people lost their virginity at Anime Expo, but for some people that's exactly how that works. So you know yeah, I'd rather be just getting a nice escort service or something like that. I'm like, hey, we'll see. Yeah, support the Patreon for hookers, exactly. Thank you, Eric Hernandez. It's good to be back in the States. New York girls would love Akasan. Really? Really? I don't know, man. Like, I'd be down with like, we talk, I'm just saying, like, we got an extra room here. I'm not trying to do mad ass parties and shit, but I was like legit wanting some of the cosplay girls. I was like, yo, come on over, do a reaction with me. But it's a hard thing. I'm not gonna lie, like it's a hard thing because it's kind of like I actually do want a lot of cosplay people to come over, but we're all kind of burnt out after the show. And I don't know what they do at like I'm not really in the same circle as the major cosplay people. My homie D Pity, he's going to dinner tonight, and there's something like he didn't want to offend me because it was kind of like in a special circle, and he didn't want to offend me knowing that I didn't get invited. But I'm like, yo, I understand. I'm a big outsider right now, so don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I got my dinners. Like, there's somebody I know that works for DC Comics, and we're just trying to work on that right now. So it is what it is. All right. So that's what, yeah, hooker fee. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Man, though. Shit, man. If I got some girl that came up of like a fine little Latina or, Blackanese or whatever, and mixed, they came up and be like, hey, do you want to watch The Dark Knight? I'd be like, oh, my dick, oh, my dick. I'd have a fucking heart attack. Shut the fuck up. Yo, I need to buy a new Batman Beyond shirt because I don't think I brought it with me to from Japan. It is what it is. Are you going to see the Wonder Woman Bloodlines world premiere? I'm a little mixed on that because I think I'm covering that tomorrow. But if I watch it, then I can't do the like the reaction type of deal. That's my only problem about that. So I don't know. I need to think about that. Like tonight, I'm gonna go see Joker, but I'm wondering if I'm gonna mic myself up or not. I might. I might actually do it. All right. Ayo Jerry said, you said in your finale you're not going to react to season 6. Did you change your mind at all? No, I did not. I am not handling that. I'm not going to be doing season 6. If I do season 6, it'll be on Patreon only. It won't be edited. It'll just be full reaction, so you guys can check that out. If people are, if that gets enough traction, then that's enough to pay for somebody to edit it. But otherwise, I've explained that a few times already. Ex-lover, I wish I could have gone, bro. Yeah, man. I'm like I met a lot of people today, but it's nobody that I talk to on a regular basis, and I would love to hear more from you guys about that. Yeah, Puerto Rico would have been nice if you comic come. No, shut up. All right. Let me find you out in the I'm assuming you in Manhattan. Let me find you out in the box. What? Am I staying in New York forever? Hell no. Hell no. Yo, I love New York. I love New York, but you know, I love New York, but I don't think I could ever live in New York. It's just it's wild out here, man. It's a whole nother vibe, and I just think from where I'm from and where I've been living for the last 9 years, that's a sort of tension that maybe doesn't match with me because things are a little more dramatic here and a little more high tension. And that's cool when visiting, but to do with that every day, I don't know if I could deal with that. My life is really relaxed. My life is real cool. Like I've always been that LA vibe, and then Tokyo has always been really peaceful for me, because the people are really peaceful. And then Hawaii, I love Hawaii. So that's just for my sort of world, that's just the way I work. I've noticed that. I noticed with people, particularly on the East Coast, it's a little harder because like there's more tension and there's like an aggressiveness that's a little hard on me. But visiting temporarily, it's all good. Yeah. Do I play on at PS4? Yeah, I do, man. Day one was good. Day one is good. I'm gonna see the Joker tonight. Am I done with Red Dead 2? Probably. That game was so boring. All right. Hayden Christian, if you played it, go for it, man. Yeah, I figured BX is the Bronx, man. Man, you ain't gonna see me in the Bronx. You ain't gonna see me in the. I would be so fucking scared in the Bronx, man. Yeah. You in New York, you know how much pussy in that city? Mad Asians. Man, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something about being back in America. Or even Vancouver for that matter. Women be wearing tight booty hugger leggings like it's going out of style. I cannot for the life of me. I don't know what it is. I was talking to Liv about that, and I'm like, I think it's tripping me up mainly because of the fact that Mainly because of the fact that where I live, ain't nobody got ass. Ain't nobody got ass in Japan. So ain't nobody gonna be wearing some leggings in Japan because they ain't got shit to show. They ain't got the curvature and it just looked funny. It like somebody put on a sock or something like that, right? And it just hanging. Like that shit's still on the clothes rack, just hanging, right? So I think that's one of the things, one of the problems with the way Asians don't do it out like that with the leggings. But oh my God, out here. I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you like I'm gonna just tell you like these two Spider Girls in cosplay. They're friends of mine. One of them is a friend of mine. But holy shit, like I'm so surprised. Like some of those photos, like if you do it a different direct, like it's wild just how whew, she badass. Anyways, I totally went on a whole nother tangent, right? I was totally thinking about something else, right? All right. Adam Driver's, what are these questions? Okay. Yep, I'm ready for My Hero Academia. They actually got a whole nother, if I ever go to London, I'd be down with that. My homie, Ugo Cosplay is out there. Ugo Cosplay, real nice dude. Um, the boys' reaction. Oh shit, what day is it today? Is it time? Oh shit, you know what? I need to unleash black cells tonight, I think. This traveling got me really tripped up. So then the boys will be in a few more days. Yeah, okay, shit. Thanks for the reminder. All right. I might just drop all of them at the same thing. Thank you, Clover. If you guys want to help out with my Twitch, well, my Twitch, yeah, Twitch is good. But if you guys want to help out, donate a little something, something. I'm not seeing the donations though. Like, I don't know if they come up or not, like the test donations or something like that. If you want to donate to the hooker fee, I would appreciate that. I would appreciate that. Like, shit, you know what? I don't even need a hooker. I just need a hugger. That'd be fine. And when I say a hugger, just somebody that's gonna come over, turn on the music, play a little bit of soft, relaxing music. When I say soft, relaxing music, I mean the soundtrack from The Dark Knight by Hans Zimmer, like that. Play a little bit of that music. And, I come home, I'm coming home for the Joker, right? So we're going to come home, and I just need, I just need a fairly fine girl to come home with. And like I said, I don't need a hooker, I need a hugger. She plays that Dark Knight music. We get into bed. She looks me deep in the eye and she whispers in my ear. She gets all close and she's like, "Why so serious?" And I'm out. I'm like, "Oh, good night." And I couldn't hold it any longer. And that's it. All right. Um, I'm a fool, man. I haven't seen Joker yet. You all right?
Yeah, he's here.
You need me to go get it, or you okay?
Yes, he's approaching. Normally when they say he's approaching.
They're both. It's already paid for, right?
Yeah, yeah.
You want to just stand out there and like?
He says arriving now.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's LividDoll, people. LividDoll. She waiting for the food.
No, when I have it at home and it says arriving soon, they're like in my driveway.
Ah.
And the cameras normally go off like right away. The signal's so bad, it's like no.
Yes, ex-lover. Japan ain't got no ghetto booty huns. Exactly. Ghetto booty buns. Ass tit. Stupid. Ass and titties. ass, and titties. Ass, titties. Yeah. Do you follow the art Shatal Black Om anime in Japan? Actually, that's one of my homies. I met him today. We were talking about that. They got a premiere or something tomorrow. Yeah. What is Lighthouse trailer? I don't know what that is. Australia? I would love to visit Australia. Mark Hamill. Yeah, I'm describing my dream girl. Yep, exactly. We in New York, nigga. We got them thoughts. Shit, send them over, man. I ain't about to get this chat pregnant. No. We got big booty Asians. That's a fact. Really? Pull up to the Bronx. Should I go to the Bronx? Really? I'm afraid.
We're going to Brooklyn.
We're going to Brooklyn tonight. Yeah.
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn! Where Brooklyn at? Where Brooklyn at? Am I planning on watching Star Wars Episode 9? What if you are what happened in the movie that will excite you? I don't know. Everything. Is that our music? Is that our food? With the music? Right? There you go. Gun Hill 2 train uptown. What? Is that where the big booty bitches are? Okay. Am I ever gonna do more Ruby reactions? You know, I actually got invited to go to Ruby thing tomorrow. I think. Oh shit, I'm supposed to actually cover that. Oops. But probably not. Yeah. How's everybody doing today? Yep. I've never tried Mexico. I've never been to Mexico, believe it or not, but I love Mexican food and I love Mexican women. So, I think I'm gonna have to rate.
You can't say Mexican when you gotta say Hispanic.
I'm sorry. I love my mamacitas, Hispanic. Hey, ¿qué pasa?
I've been to Mexico. I danced in Mexico. One month I was in LA and I was working. I got booked at like a.
You want to say this on camera or what? Like, hold on.
Oh.
There she is.
I got booked for a private event when I was a backup dancer, and they flew us down to Cabo.
Yeah.
And day one got there, we had dinner, we had rehearsal, woke up the next day, had breakfast, went to the gym, maybe 30 minutes on the beach.
Yeah.
Then we had to go to hair and makeup.
Damn.
We performed.
Damn.
And then we came home, and the next morning did like an hour in the sun at the infinity pool, and then on a plane back home.
That is so nice.
It was so nice.
Shit. You know what? We need to just have a... Well, I'm doing a reaction on Sunday for The Walking Dead. There's 2 things happening on Sunday. The Walking Dead, I think, and Batwoman. I gotta watch that fucking movie.
My brother lives in Georgia, and he took me to Alexandria.
Yeah.
It was so dope.
What is Alexandria? Oh, Walking Dead?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
And I may or may not have snuck photos where I wasn't supposed to. They're on my highlights on my Instagram.
They say you're voguing right now. That pose you were doing, like, you're like, yeah.
Oh, this one?
Yeah.
I was like this.
Yeah. You know, we were talking about it earlier. I don't think she'll be embarrassed, but she does. Oh, wait. Oh, hold on. They missed it. One more for the people. Hold on. There you go.
Food's here.
Is the food's here?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
That was not for girls dancing. I was just.
That was more talking. Okay, it's back on me. I'm sorry, people. I'm sorry, but you saw I tried to get you a recovery dance there. What?
You been dancers?
Me?
Your phone? Yeah.
You want me to do it?
Yes, please.
Here, take my phone. Do I just say PF Chang or whatever?
Yeah. That's them honking. Hey guys. Akasan's running downstairs and getting our food. Yep, booty. Totally voguing. If you guys want to go to Instagram, my Instagram is MISSLIVIDOLL, Miss LividDoll. Yep. It was a long, thank you. It was a long day. I can't wait to eat Mongolian beef from PF Chang's. There's not one near me, so whenever there is a PF Chang's and I can have it, I always get Mongolian beef.
This is my first time, I think first time having PF Chang.
What? It's so good. Let's see. What else? What else you got? Peoples?
This is a
Wink.
generic
You
ass.
want to wink?
So
I winked. So, Akasan had a bit of jet lag this morning, but I got up kind of early because this is my time zone. And I got up and I made coffee, and it was waiting in the coffee pot for him when he got up this morning. So I heard him walking around this morning and
stumbling
around. And I said, hello, I made coffee. It's in the coffee pot. And I don't think I have ever heard excitement the way I heard when this man had coffee this morning already made for him because he had the jet lag.
Yo, I was so broken. Like I don't even know how to explain it. Like unless people who have jet lag can understand. Like
okay, hold that thought because his thing says I'm a low key steal her hoodie. So this hoodie is from a place in Utah. It's a punk rock shop and it's called the Heavy Metal Shop. And it's, yeah. So, go ahead.
That's it?
That's where it's from.
Okay.
Yeah, they said I'm looking low-key gonna steal it.
Oh, okay. Well, nah, see, yo, like, oh, by the way, Cypher, I saw that. You're very welcome. Thank you so much, man. I'm glad that my videos of talking about whatever can make you, can get you through. So, I appreciate that. All right. No. I have never had like that coffee was like I was like awake but not awake, and I was struggling because we didn't have any food in here, and I usually don't eat food in the morning, but because of traveling, I need to eat. So just to get some energy going, and man, when I had that coffee this morning, it was like so great. You did good.
I specifically, and I don't know how to make coffee in the coffee pot because I have an espresso machine and I have a Keurig.
I have a French press.
Okay,
so you're right. I was like, what the fuck is this?
Here I am, like struggling with this big ass coffee pot, and I was like, I'm just gonna dump a bunch of stuff in here and like see how it goes. And I filled it all with the water, thinking like I'll just make way more coffee than we need, and then this way. We just have coffee. So I was excited when it like actually made coffee because I don't think I've ever used a real coffee machine before.
It was so good. It was like I was just like my whole life like woke up and like my body started acting up. It was great, man. It was great. Yeah. I'm so hungry. Let's eat.
We gotta eat.
Yep.
We can eat online if you that's your
Yeah. Okay. Why don't we just take it over there?
Oh, table.
Yep.
Yeah.
A proper table and shit. Just some more. That's why I spent so much money on this goddamn. Yeah. That's right. You're right. I spent all this goddamn money on this thing. All right.
Chocolate.
Yeah. Of course.
Nice.
For those that don't know, this is LividDoll. She's a professional cosplayer. She and I met up last year at New York Comic Con, and I believe it was it Tyrone that introduced us, or Jonathan?
It was Tyrone, but oddly enough, like two of my like very good friends are also
Mutuals.
like like here you go, like mutual. Well, it might be too tall actually.
For that.
Yep. Sorry. Hold on. We're coming back. I thought it was gonna. So unbeknownst to me, he had.
Let me pull it and slide it in real quick. What? Wait.
Wrap it up, clip it, rub it down. Hello.
Oh no. The girl's got a booty. Okay. There we go.
Okay. Unbeknownst to me, we had so many like very, very, very good friends in common. Do you want to come this way? Thank you. So, I mean, of course, we were like gonna be natural born friends.
Exactly. No, it was cool. Like, it just kind of worked out that way, luckily. So, as you guys know, Echo Mog and DC Sun could not make it for reasons, but she needed a place to stay, and that's how it worked. So this is PF Chang.
PF Chang.
They said you were eating Chinese food in Tyrone's videos.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, no, so that's how, like, you're just the Asian girl now. You're the Asian food girl.
I do love Asian food.
Okay.
I mean,
I love Asian women. Yeah.
I suggested Korean barbecue last night.
You're right, you did,
Yeah.
man. That was a great, I thought that was really funny, too. I thought that was really funny because of the fact that I just left Japan and here I am at another Korean barbecue place. So what is this? Their spicy chicken? Right?
Yeah.
Famous spicy.
I don't know. It's the you asked for chicken.
Ja, itadakimasu.
Oh yeah, my sister does that.
It's basically orange chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I have Mongolian beef. I only eat one thing at PF Chang's, and it's Mongolian beef.
What?
Huh?
Can I try some of your meat?
Yeah. Can I eat your cookie?
Yo, earlier today, she dead ass whispered in my ear.
But wait. I am allergic to wheat, so I travel with like snacks in case I can't find something to eat. And I had these protein cookies, and I put like one in my bag to go. So this morning I said to Akasan, "Do you want a cookie or one of my protein cookies or whatever?" And he was like, no, it's okay. Well, now we're like fast forward on the ferry, and he was like, "Man, I'm hungry," and I was like, "Should I eat my cookie?"
Yep. And I was just like,
and I heard myself say it.
Yep. And the Uber driver was like,
"Oh, was it the Uber? That's right."
The Uber driver was like, "Hey man, you didn't eat her cookie, man." Like that.
It was so
She was
funny.
like, you got to taste the cookie. He was telling me all this shit. He was like, "You got to eat the booty like groceries." I'm like, "Excuse me?" Like that. That's actually a lyric in a song.
Really?
Yeah, you gotta eat the booty like groceries. Yeah. This is good though. What is it? Eating kielbasa. Nope. Now I don't want to drink alcohol right now because I might get sleepy. That's what they said. Where's Magnus at? And Andre was like, "Fucking your girl, Gilbert."
He's not coming.
Holy shit, that's good. That just sounds fucking good.
I was introduced to LividDoll by Tyrone, and you're eating Chinese food.
Fucking
so
your
funny.
girl, Gilbert. Where's every time somebody asks me for a reaction request, I'm gonna say that. Where the flash reaction at? It's fucking your girl, Gilbert. All right. Yeah, Janine Aiko. So one of the things I wanted to tell you guys is this weirdest thing. Yo, I had the weirdest relationship with Jihei Aiko-san. Like, I met her. This was in my younger days, but I met her on MySpace. And I saw her photo, and I messaged her, and I was like, "Hey, girl, I don't want you to think this is weird or anything, but and I never do this. I swear I don't, but I think you're really beautiful, and I thought you're attractive. Blah
Hear
blah blah."
my eyes rolling in the background?
Yeah, I know. I was young, okay. But look, but she messaged me back, and she was like, "No," she was like, "Aka, I don't think it's weird at all," and she added me, and I'm like, "Oh shit, that shit fucking worked." I was like, "Oh shit!" I was kind of serious, but I didn't think it was gonna work. And then, for the 2 or 3 years, she was just always like flirting with me on MySpace all the time. She would be liking. Remember how MySpace had poke?
Yeah.
The poke function. This is a true story, guys. So, Jihei Aiko or whatever, she was poking me. I would poke her back, and we'd have a poke war every time. She'd be like, "It's on, bitch," or whatever. And we used to flirt with each other all the time. But then shit got kind of weird because I started meeting some of her friends and everything. And then I started seeing how, like, her photos was always Aiko. But when it was like tagged photos, it was like a different person. But it wasn't like clear who the different person was or whatever. But anyways, I became friends with some of her friends. And then Eichel was getting really popular stateside finally. And that song started coming out, like, you gotta eat the booty like groceries or whatever. I'm like, oh shit, wait a second. And people started messaging me and they were like, yo, wait, Aka, is this the same girl that was flirting with you the whole time? I'm like, yeah, I think it is. And then come to find out later that that girl on MySpace that was messaging me was some chick from like fucking Africa or some shit.
Oh my god.
She was catfishing my ass for like 3 years.
Oh
like
my
it
God.
was so weird, man.
Oh,
because
wow.
suddenly that account just totally disappeared off the face of the earth, but MySpace wasn't popular anymore, so I didn't even bother to check. It was so weird.
Do you remember the early days of Facebook when you could like throw sheep at people?
Yep.
Man, Facebook has changed so much.
That shit was wild, man. So I will never forget that
You were
because
catfished on MySpace.
for like, but like
Dang.
that's the craziest
Dang,
shit.
Jan.
No, but that's the craziest shit for like it was a thing going. It was like 3 or 4 years. Like this woman, this girl would just upload photos of her and make a fake profile based on this person, and I'm like, it was just the weirdest shit, man.
I remember there was so many people trying to fake my profile. I had to like hold up a sign that said, this is like, you know, this is, I am who I say I am, and like the date. And like MySpace would send you directly a message and say, okay, we need you to do it this time, blah, 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 blah. So like you're the real person and whatever. So I had to do it so many times because we didn't have verification badges at that point, you know? But I remember, and like, it was my first exposure really to social media and what it does, because I had, you know, been on tour and I had been at concerts and stuff, like, you know, dancing for artists. And in my time, we didn't have iPhones. We had sidekicks and like video quality sucked. So people couldn't really like upload stuff and tag you in it the way you can now.
Right.
So I remember I would be out and like when I was working in Orange County a lot, and people would be like, oh, we're friends on MySpace, and get so offended because I didn't know who they were. But like, it's the nature of that, you know. I'm not saying I don't want to know who you are. I'm not saying I don't want to be your friend, but I didn't come to you, not you, but like I didn't come to you and add you and then message you. You came to me. So like, you can't be mad at me that I don't know who you are when you added me 2 years ago. I approved you, and like you've just been dormant ever since because you didn't have interaction the way you have now.
No,
so,
I
like,
agree.
Now
I agree, yeah.
I know a lot of my fans, like just by their screen name, obviously, you know, when they come and see me in person, and I can interact with them. And I like that a lot more than when I would just like be out somewhere and someone say, "Oh, you didn't say hello to me." But I'm sorry, you didn't have HTML like running across your face the way you have it on MySpace. Like, sorry.
Well,
You know?
I think that's the interesting thing about how the interaction, we were talking about this earlier, is like, I think some people misinterpret like the relationship, like if you can slide into somebody's DM, I think on Twitter that's more of a strong invitation, if that makes sense. Like I don't know. I think Twitter does it better than Instagram does it. We were talking about that personal relationship type of situation. Like Twitter culture it's better where somebody can start a topic or whatever. Somebody can start a topic and then everybody's involved in that topic, but it still feels like a personal sort of thing. Whereas Instagram is developed in a way where people don't feel like it's really personal because the photo is the main thing. And the comments seem mild or weak. They don't feel like they really stand out. And you can't really retweet a comment on Instagram the way you can with Twitter. So there's more of a personal feeling that's public on Twitter, but with Instagram, it's just a photo and people rarely see the interaction with the comments or will read all the comments. So people feel like it's important to slide into the Instagram DM.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? So like I do see I see a lot of people will direct, and I think that's the other problem is I actually think Instagram should turn off direct messaging because I think they would actually get more comments and more interaction if they didn't have, like, I think you can directly message people on Instagram regardless, right?
Yeah,
right.
It goes to like a separate box.
Right.
Blah, blah.
So I feel like it'd be better in terms of training everybody how to use Instagram more similar to Twitter. I guess that's the best thing because I think, like I'm saying, is like, so people message, like I get like 100 messages on Instagram a day and it's really hard to go through all of them, but it'll be stuff that people could ask me publicly and it'd be much better if I could answer one person publicly and then everybody knows. The same way on Twitter. Like for example, somebody messaged me today, was like, oh, are you coming to Comic-Con every day? I'm like, I've mentioned that like 3 or 4 times, but I've only really mentioned it on Twitter. On Instagram, there's no clear way to make that clear to everybody, you know?
I think they do good stuff that's like with stories and interaction. You get a little bit more interaction. I respond to every single comment, and then like people will say in the comments like, you don't ever respond to my DM, and I say, if you want to have a conversation, we're going to have it right here in the comments because 1, then I know you're saying stuff that's appropriate to me, and 2, there's 90,000 other people that might benefit from that comment that you're making.
That's a very good point.
So let me put that in, and it's in fairness, like if it's a personal, private something and someone like, wants to say something, okay, fine. But for the most part, everybody goes through the same shit. Everybody has anxiety. Like, everybody feels depressed. Everybody goes through that shit. Doesn't matter who you are. So if you can't put it out, secrets keep you sick. So if you can't put it out there in public where everyone can benefit from the response and the support, then it kind of defeats the purpose of having, the Instagram.
That's
or
true.
the platform. The platform, like, you have to have responsibility with the platform because you're speaking to a big crowd.
Hold on, guys. I dropped. I know everybody saw that. Everybody saw that. I dropped some food out my mouth. And it was bothering me because I don't like.
You gonna step on it?
No, I just don't like a dirty home. So even if it's not my.
I don't see it anywhere though.
I can feel it though. It's weird. Like it's really deep in this weird ass carpet. Like.
We're on shag carpet.
Right, it's a shag carpet.
Deep in the carpet abyss.
Yeah, okay, fine.
Dang, needle in a haystack.
I'm good like that. I don't like dirty houses. Yeah. Yeah. What's up, Lizzie? You were at Comic-Con? I hope you saw us. We had our meet.
I think I'm gonna eat this shit for breakfast. So good.
Really?
Yeah. I love Chinese food for breakfast. Cold Chinese food at that. Oh, it's so good.
Really?
I don't know. It's weird about cold Chinese food, but like, I like cold Chinese. Not everything, but yeah, some stuff. I like when beef is cold and put in salads and stuff.
You didn't see us, Lizzie? I posted on Twitter and on Instagram. 5:00. The meet and greet. That's what time we did it. It was cool. The shout outs to the people that showed up at the meet and greet. We're thinking about what time to do it tomorrow. I honestly wouldn't mind doing it. Oh, but the panel.
Yeah. Yes, I'm a friend of Tyrone. I've known Tyrone a couple of years now. So yes, he and I are good friends. We live near each other.
Used to, huh?
Yeah, I mean, we still live near each other, but we used to live closer. That's why you don't see me so much on his channel anymore, because he's further away than he used to be. So it was easy to just like pop in his old place, because it was like half hour, 40 minutes. But now he's like hour and 20, hour and a half in that traffic on the New Jersey Transit. Ooh. I really like Scarlo though.
I was just about to ask.
Yeah, I really like Scarlo.
I was just about to ask her because I think myself and everybody else was thinking like, you know.
Is it because of that?
No.
Oh, yeah, it's definitely not. She and I get along really well. I support the shit out of her and him. I'm so happy that he is happy and in love, and I'm happy for it.
Because what I was thinking is like, you know, some people, like some women like just low key say they're cool with things, but like they might be like kind of concerned or jealous or whatever like that. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like I don't know Scarlo. I've never met her, but I wouldn't be surprised if it'd be like something like, oh, she'd be like, oh, I love her, but she's like, man, don't ever invite that bitch over like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and then Tyrone would be like, hey, so we're a little busy this weekend. Maybe we can just meet up in about 5-10 years or something like that.
So like I knew about Scarlo, I mean, like long before obviously everyone else said, but
right.
So in fairness, like maybe she was at first like who's this girl, and I don't blame her because I would be the same way.
Right.
But when he told me that he like and her were an item and like blah blah blah, he had his phone under the table recording like the audio so that she could hear that like true reaction when he told me for the first time. But it was all very positive. I was so happy, and I was like, you did not. I was so excited for him. So that was like for her. I think it like maybe probably.
Wait, this man legit wiretapped you?
He did.
Or just to get a reaction? The reactor got a reactor. I mean, he is a reactor, right? Yeah. Oh,
but like,
shit.
I think maybe that probably sealed the deal too, because I was, genuinely happy and she could hear it, and I didn't know it was being taped, But yeah, she's really cool. And
wait, what did he do with like after you got your reaction? He was like, hey, so
No, he didn't tell me till fucking later. It's so funny. He didn't tell me till later.
That's fucked up. Because like I'd be just like my thing would be like, he'd be like,
but if I
suddenly you just take out your phone and he'd just be like, Liv, you haven't felt this city, and you're like, what the fuck is this? Like that, right? Yeah. No. Wow, that's crazy, man.
Yeah.
Why am I in New York? Oh, because
there's this thing that
80
million people come to every year.
Is it really 80 million?
No.
Oh, okay.
You don't know 80 million, so many people.
That's what I was wondering.
No. I think it's like 5 million people a year come through Javits Center. But New York Comic Con is one of the largest events. NRF is another massive event there.
All right. So anyways, we're here from New York Comic Con, and they giving me the key to the city. I run this shit now. Pay up, nigga. Konnichiwa. What up, everybody? If you guys want to help out with broke ass Akasan fund, New York draining me, paying off Drew's bill. This empty ass room. We got a few things going on right now. You can make a direct donation right now. I think Clover was posting it earlier. It goes directly to my wallet right now. It pays for the beer, pays for travel expenses. It's all good. Yo, Stoogie, you know what's up, man. Yo, why the fuck is New York so expensive, man?
Oh, dude, and it's nothing. Remember I said to you last night, like, dinner was only how much? Like,
yeah.
You can't even get a hamburger in New York without it being $40.
Yo, I had a fucking hamburger last night. No, it was this morning for lunch.
I was like, no, you didn't.
For lunch, that shit was like $16. I'm like, get the fuck out of here, man. Yeah, you have to know cheap places. That's why Lizzie. Well, I'm waiting for you because Yeah, but we got that fun going on. They mentioned it already. We got the hooker fun going on. Not for her, obviously. We got the hugger fun going on as well.
Hooker as in prostitute?
As in a lady of the night. Like we don't use the P word around here. Just a lady of the night. You know,
I didn't know if it was like hook, like a hook, like a fishing hook, hook her, like as in a female, like two separate words, or if it was one word.
Why in God's name would I ever? I need a hook her like.
I mean, from someone who fishes and hunts, like
Fair enough.
It's part of my daily vocabulary.
Fair enough. I mean, I'm talking about
when you like grab a girl, it's like sink your teeth in,
hook her, yeah.
hook her, you know, hook,
Snatch
line,
her.
and sinker.
All I'm saying is I just needed, like, we have that extra room there that's not being used, and I need to put it to good use, and I just wanted a girl.
He tried to get me when we were taking photos of my Danny Moonstar. He was like, "We have this room, and here you could like do kind of like a Patreon." I was like, "I do not. That is not my scene. That is not my style." And I support the shit out of anyone who does, but you will not find me on Patreon with my chew hanging out. Nope.
What? Wait, you think like nudes? No, they don't do. I mean, some do. Some do.
Suggestion of sex in that way.
True.
That is far too extravagant for me.
You, yeah. And you know what? I apologize because I was thinking, I was like after her response, I was like, damn, did I go too far?
No.
Because, but what? No, because, and I was like kind of thinking about myself, like, but the problem is everybody I know within the entertainment industry is kind of like, that's their default type of thing.
Oh, yeah.
And so then I was just kind of like, I was like, wait, am I too far? Or has the world gotten too dark like that? And I was like, yeah, shut the fuck up, Clover. But he is kind of right. Yeah.
What
like,
did he say?
He was like, Akasan is really a pimp. and I kind of felt bad because I was like, but I started thinking about like all the different women I know in my life. And all of them are all like kind of down for that because I'll suggest it and they'll just be like, oh no, that's really good. I got a swimsuit I can wear like that. But then your response made it seem like I pushed it too far.
No.
And I was like,
God, no.
And I was like, oh, she's gonna check out. I'm gonna wake up tomorrow and there's gonna be a note that'll be like, Aka, this is the last time.
If we weren't in this industry where like all of my friends do it, I mean, I know men who do it, but like, there's so many people who do it, and not everyone's nude. I get it, but even on my Instagram, the most risque things I've ever done were my Valentine's Day posts when I was in the bathtub covered in blood. You couldn't see anything, and one of them got shut down. And it's not even like you couldn't see anything. Like I was just like this. I was like this, completely covered.
That's wild.
Like this, and like it got taken down for nudity, and I was like, where
That's
do you
crazy.
see nudity?
So,
because right next to it is a photo of me in a T-bar standing next to the pool, my whole body hanging out, and that one was fine.
So see, that's crazy because it's like, so I've been studying boudoir, studying that because that's a little hobby of mine recently that I want to get into more. But my thing was, I have a friend out here. Her name is Stella Chu. And she does. She made an entirely different account called Stella Ludes on Instagram, and it's like the craziest shit. Like these macro close up of the water dripping off her ass crack.
Yeah.
And that's fine on Instagram.
Yeah.
It's some weird I think you got like the wrong one
And it was a series of 3, and that was the most covered one of all those 3.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Maybe somebody reported
it.
I think
like,
that's what happened. Yeah.
I want to be pissed that I'm out there covered in like.
Somebody was mad at your ass.
Yeah, and somebody messaged me and was like, this is like you're glorifying cutters and blah blah blah, and I was like, do you know how many horror movies there are out there?
Right.
And people are like covered in blood, Like, there are people holding dead animals bleeding, like, all over them. And you're gonna be pissed at me for fake blood in a bathtub in my own goddamn house? Like...
That's crazy. Did somebody donate $2? Clover, our ex-lover, can you confirm that? $2 from Riaz. Is that part of the super chat? Did somebody confirm? It's weird because I'm using Streamlabs, so it's a little weird. Thank you if that went through. When did you decide that you wanted dreadlocks? When I got real lazy, and I decided that I got real lazy and I didn't want to braid my hair anymore. Originally, I had braids, and I did it. They look great.
Like cornrow braids or just braids? Like
just braids,
braids. Box braids.
Like individual braids coming out?
Yes, box braids. So like it's a grid.
Yeah.
Boxes.
Yeah. So I was doing that, and they would grow out, and then it would just take so long to undo them every time and redo it again. And it was just getting so long. I was like, man, fuck this. And they were like, why don't you just dread it instead? I'm like, okay. And so then I turned the braids into dreads like that. So.
Is the red yours?
Yeah.
Did you bleach it first and then dread it?
Yep.
Huh. Dang, because that's vibrant as shit too.
Yeah.
For black hair.
Yeah. I stripped it till it was like Son Goku, like fucking yellow.
Which is like damn near impossible for your, can I touch the top?
Yeah.
For like ethnic hair, it is damn near impossible to do it without it like really destroying the texture of it.
Really?
But honestly though, if it wasn't dreaded, it probably would have destroyed the texture. So dreading hair, you need it to be like dry and like tangly, like the pore of the hair, like the shaft of the hair. When you bleach it, it like looks like this.
Yeah. So
it's all jagged on a microscopic level. So when you dread it, it does like all tangled like that. That's why hair that is smooth cuticle like doesn't tangle.
Yeah.
Because it's smooth. Yeah.
She knows way more about ethnic hair than I do.
I was a hairdresser. I mean, I was a hairdresser, but I worked for Paul Mitchell for...
Shit, maybe you can do my hair. I was trying to do my hair tonight, but we got to go see Joker, so I'll probably either wake up early. What time did you wake up today?
I think I was up at like 8:30 today. Oh, shit. Yeah. I woke up at like 5:30 because I heard stuff outside the window. Then I fell back asleep at like 5:45, and then I
just imagine you'd be like...
Yeah. Well, because at my house...
Went to the window like a cat.
Well, so...
And then went back to sleep.
My house is like... I'm in the woods. So, like, if I hear something outside, it's in my yard, and it's coming for me.
Okay.
And at home, like, you know, I carry a gun at home.
Right.
And there's shotguns all over the house.
You just notice how she fucking low-key just meant, yeah, I got a piece at home, you know.
Well, I mean, I have a concealed carry permit. I'm allowed to have it, but, like... So you feel a little bit more protected when you are, you know, here. I don't have anything. There's like, I could touch the person in the like apartment next to us. I'm on like an acre and a half at home.
Yo, so she's like, look, I don't condone it. I'm just saying, if you step into my house, you're throwing away your life. Like that.
Dude, okay. So anyone that follows me on Instagram, if you saw in my stories like a week or so ago, my neighbor who hasn't lived there in forever, I guess his friend stopped by to like see him because he was riding his motorcycle through town. So all my property is covered in cameras. So I'm upstairs and I'm folding laundry, doing something domestic, and the camera goes off, which outside it'll tell you like it spotted a person, an animal, whatever, right? So it said it spotted a person. So I thought it was an Amazon delivery, so I go to look. And this guy is stumbling, I'll show you this video, you will trip. This guy is stumbling through into my driveway from my neighbor's yard, smoking a cigarette, and I have a trailer in my yard that like I, can take stuff to the dump or whatever. And So he's walking around my trailer, he's checking it out, and then he kicks the tires like as hard as he can kick it. Like, I'm like, what is this guy doing? So I watch him walk over to my neighbor's house. So I texted my neighbor and I said, hey, I think there's someone in your yard. And so he doesn't respond back. And I was like, all right, I'm going to have to kill a motherfucker on this. So
Wait, somebody doesn't respond back. You're not. That's first.
Because here's the thing: we're not near the street. It's not like he's walking down the street. He is on our property. Trespassing is huge there because if you are in my property,
fair enough.
Like you're deep in my property.
Okay.
So
first chance, motherfucker.
I strap
first and last.
You got your strap.
Yeah.
I walk outside, and I see him, and he walks over, and I go, "You want to tell me what you're doing on my property?" He was like, "Oh, I was just checking out your trailer." I go, "What? Why?" He was like, "Oh, I just wanted to see it." And I go, "Let me just ask you a question. Like, at what point were you raised to think that just because you want something, it gives you permission to do it?" He was like, "Well, it was just right here." I go, "I don't give a fuck." I was like, "How about I come over to where you are and I kick your bike, and then I just tell you I was just looking."
Right.
And he was like, "Oh, well, so that was that." So by that time I got back upstairs, I go, "Keep your ass off my property." So I get upstairs, and my neighbor had texted me back, and he was like, "Oh, I think it's my friend Sam. Is he smoking a cigarette?" I go, "Yeah." And I go, I don't know why he was on my property, what he was doing, but you can't come on my property, in my yard, and not expect me to come out my house with a gun. And he was like, "Please don't put holes on my friend." And I was like, I mean, he was joking, right? But like,
right.
Can you just imagine, like, somebody just walks in your living room because they want to? That's how it is back there. Like,
okay,
it's your property. It's not like LA. Like, think about if you were in LA and someone was just like posted up on your porch. I mean, he was standing at my garage. Like,
damn. So the moral of the story, y'all, is don't fuck with Liv. You're throwing your life away. Oh, 100 Hong Kong dollars from Patrick Ekstrom. Would you do any collab with Victor? Give me a break, man. Of course, man. That's my godfather. He's the godfather of J-vlogging. I talk to that dude at least once a month or something. He's a real cool dude, man. He said divide by 7.85 to get the real amount. So 100 Hong Kong dollars is, if we divide them across to 7 by the 4.
What is it?
What?
Divide by what?
7.85.
$12 and 73 cents.
Oh, really?
Divide by.
Just say, ask Siri, how much is
Hey Siri, how much
is 100
Hong Kong dollars in American USD?
Okay, I found this on the web for how much is HK $100 in American USD. Check it out.
How much is 100 Hong Kong dollars in US?
It's $12.76.
That is what I said.
No, you didn't. You said what? You said in.
Did I, people?
No, you said in American USD, and
no,
she was
I
like,
said $12.76.
What?
I did the math for you.
The actual price. Yeah. That's what.
So funny.
They said you need a YouTube channel of you just shooting things.
Dude, I shoot things and eat them for dinner. Like,
yeah,
no joke.
she was talking about that. She was
if
like,
you go on my Instagram and you go deep, you'll find it.
Damn.
Yeah.
All right, guys, I'm sorry. I really want to continue this going on a lot and get 12 more Hong Kong dollars, but we got to get on out of here because we have the Joker to watch. And how long you guys think it takes to from across the water in Jersey? We in Hoboken, or we're around Hoboken. How long you think it take to get to Brooklyn? And should we do an Uber or should we take a train? Like we do need to figure that out. Yeah.
45 minutes.
45 minutes, so we probably should leave early just in case.
We won't. If we took a train, we won't make it.
Really?
Yeah. We have to Uber.
We have to take an Uber.
Yeah.
How long does it take to take a train? Let me see. Transit. What?
This is how you know Akasan's not from New York, because he actually believes the time on the subways here. As if trains don't just stop running or aren't just late on the regular.
But people, but I know.
Ask any New Yorker how many times they are late for work because the subway stopped unscheduled.
By train, 45 minutes.
Yeah.
They said PATH train and L is good.
That's what I said about PATH, but PATH doesn't go to all the Jersey spots.
Right, we have to take an Uber. Well, it's not the weekend yet, though. We would have to take an Uber to the PATH train, like that, and then take the PATH train into Brooklyn, like that. We could do that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 stops, and then we gotta get out, and then we gotta walk. I'll pay for the Uber. I don't even care.
How much is Uber? No.
That's Uber Black.
Huh?
That's Uber Black.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, shit. Well, we got somebody else who said, okay, we got $888. This will make you remember me. Uber on me. Do Uber Black. Well, shit, man.
Uber Black's $115.
I mean,
one way.
But he just donated 888 Hong Kong dollars. Come on, mathematician, do that. What is that? What does that come out to? Is that enough for an Uber Black? Uber is Hong Kong dollars.
Times 7 point what?
What? 7.825
or something.
Something like that, yeah. Lizzie said that's 113.
120.
Oh, 120? Or 113, she said. Can somebody confirm, was that a super chat donation? Or was that a PayPal donation? Or because if it's it kind of sucks with super chat on YouTube. Mm-hmm. YouTube takes 30%.
What?
Yeah.
That is some bullshit.
YouTube takes 30% of the donation, and you don't see that money for 30 days or 30 to 60 days.
Do they also file your taxes for you?
No, they don't. Yeah. Oh, it was super chat.
So you have to pay taxes on it, and Uber takes a percentage.
YouTube takes a percentage.
I mean, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
What did I say? Uber?
Uber. Yeah. Yeah.
You should just put your Venmo up there and just have people Venmo you money instead of super chatting.
What is Venmo?
Venmo is PayPal owns Venmo, but it's
really?
the millennial version of
Really?
PayPal. Yeah. It's the same shit.
Yeah.
Literally, but it's a better way to send money back and forth for friends.
Huh.
I like PayPal better, but you could
Well, that's why I'm using Stream Chat right now, Streamlabs, because there's usually a donation ticker right there, but they don't have a direct tip jar. It's a weird. I talked to my network about that too, because my audience is all on YouTube. We got 50 people watching, but if I do a stream on Twitch, which is the one where you get the money directly immediately, my PayPal starts blowing up. Maybe 5 people if I'm lucky, because the audience is completely separate. So it's really wild how that works. And I get nice ass and titties jiggling every time somebody donates on Twitch, because I programmed it that way.
That's hysterical.
Does not,
titties.
for whatever reason, it does not work on YouTube.
I mean, you just have to have a hooker standing next to you, and then they super chat you, and then she just shakes. It's like real life shakes. That's the new hooker fun, people.
Back in the day, we used to do it. I had a friend that used to do that. He had a girl that would
hype girl.
Like a hype girl, but every time somebody would donate, he would write their name and slap it on her chest, and he'd be like, "You're on the titty board now."
That's amazing. That's amazing.
She would just be there in a bikini. It was a Japanese girl too, and she would just be there in a bikini, and they'd be like, "Yo, Rob Money, you on the titty board now."
That's amazing. It's so funny because today you were saying about everyone staring at my butt, and I was like, I should have put my hashtag on it.
Yo, you guys don't even know what she was wearing today. I'm surprised her ass didn't catch on fire the way these dudes were drilling holes into them, like fucking Superman or Brightburn or some shit like that. Sorry guys, we actually do need to get out of here.
I wasn't naked, I was in a full
She was, but it was
Lycra suit. Like my whole body was Lycra.
And then she got mad concerned because some dudes came up to her and was like, "You looking real nice, Ma." And she's like, "Oh, thank you." And then she just grabbed my arm, was just like, "Come here, I need you." I'm like, "Oh, wait, what?" Like that.
Nobody got time for that.
Some athletes, yeah, okay. But by the way, I do want to say, again, shout outs to, he was like, "This will make you remember me," and I forgot his name already. What is this stuff?
That's because screen names go by so fast.
It's not even that. It's like, it's weird with, damn it.
No, it's past that.
It's.
No, like.
Oh, Patrick. Thank you, Patrick. Patrick, thank you so much for all the money, for reals, man. We're going to figure out a way where we can get some, we'll do a direct stream. You guys mentioned Venmo. Venmo, I will look it up, see if there's a way I can do it mobile and have it port through YouTube, because the next time we're streaming, I plan to have a bunch of people over and we'll be drinking. Yeah, I'm sorry, I know. They're like, hurry, get to Joker. We're going to go to Joker right now and get ready, okay? Thank you so much. We out of here. Peace.
Follow me on Instagram.
Oh, that's it.
Miss LividDoll. MISSLIVIDOLL.
MISSION got me. Okay, sorry. Peace, y'all.